Hi everybody, welcome back to another video of Sit Down with B. I love sit down videos because that's where I actually get to sit down and express and engage with you guys. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel, everyone that has liked and left a comment. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Growing on YouTube is so hard, growing on YouTube is so challenging, and I appreciate all the love. So today's video is how to deal with failure. Maybe if you failed your assignment, test, or you failed the term, how to deal with that too, and how to do an academic comeback. Because June exams are around the corner, baby, and you know June exams are actually much more harder than first term. But then, how to do a comeback, baby. Before you continue, if you're new here, please subscribe and please like. Anyways, let's get into the video. First thing that I definitely want to talk about is how to deal after failing. This is going to be a very sensitive topic because we all deal with failing differently, we all hurt differently, but I want to talk to you as a sister that I have been in those shoes and I know how it feels to study hard and give it your all, and you're confident, like you leave that exam room being so confident that I did well. Then your marks comes back and then you realize that I actually failed. Then your marks come back and you realize that I've worked so hard but I'm still failing, and how discouraging that is. I think people don't talk about how discouraging it is when you do actually try your level best, but your level best isn't enough, and your best seems like it's not worth anything, I've been in those shoes. I've experienced failing. I posted a video on TikTok where I spoke about how I failed. Not that I failed the year, but I used to be those students that I failed like assignments, I'll fail tests, and I would even fail a term. Like I would all fail term 1, I'll fail term 2, and then term 3, term 3, that's when I guess I'll get good, not even good marks, the bare minimum. Like grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, and grade 11. I was just getting bare minimum. I was just getting 50. The highest I would possibly get is a 60%. That was my highest all the time. My lowest will be 22% for mathematics. Yeah. But I even concluded to myself that, okay, perhaps I am not smart. Perhaps I am not like other children where it's easy for me to get a distinction. And that really broke my heart. It really did broke my heart. I don't know if you guys have watched my previous videos, but even the high school that I went to, they made, like our reports were structured in such a way that they would even write the positions that you are in the grade. For example, if there are 300 grade 9s or grade 10s or grade 11s, I will always be 289, 299, 300, like those last digits. And it made me feel so torn, so broken to the core that there's so many people that are doing well, so many people that are ahead of me. I mean, I am just always number last. I'm always getting bad marks. Like, what is wrong with me? And that affected my self-esteem in a large extent. And the school that I went to, they even did these things of when you failed, you would have to come in the front of the class and go to the teacher and you sign what we call an RTI. And now the whole class now knows that you failed. And now, you feel ashamed. It's better if only the teacher and you knows that, okay, you have failed. That's fine. But when your peers now know your business, it kind of affects you and it kind of breaks you. And I just want to give you courage, right? How I was able to deal with failing was immediately when I come back home, I would give myself the opportunity to express how I feel. And express how you feel. If it takes you wanna cry, cry it out. Cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel angry, but express it. Find someone that you can vent to. Venting helps. Finding someone that can be your safe space is needed when you are a student or when you are a learner. We all need people just to hear us out, because if you are alone, you're going to feel suffocated, you're going to feel lonely, and you're going to feel even more overwhelmed. But if you find someone to talk to, someone that you trust, that is the first step into anything. And when you don't have someone that you trust, or you don't have someone that you can vent to, I highly suggest God. I'm a Christian. If you guys know, mostly if you follow me, on days where I wouldn't feel like talking to anyone, that's when I started praying and Bible studying. I posted a video on academics with God and how me drawing and getting closer to the living Lord helped me. It helped me. It made me believe that I am not dumb. It made me believe that I am worthy of life. I should not make marks define who I am. I am not a mark. I am a human being. So if my marks come as a fail, it does not mean that I'm a failure. You understand? But yeah, man, and if you don't have anyone to talk to, my comment section is the venting session. I will be there for you. I know sometimes I get busy with my academics and it's a lot, but when I do have time, if you go through all my YouTube videos, I prioritize responding to people that comment on my YouTube, and I'll definitely be there for you. I'll try my level best to be there for you. But get someone to talk to. It could be your older sister, sibling, or whatever, God, anyone guys, but find someone to talk to. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Failing does not determine who you are. There are people that are lawyers, doctors, engineers, accountants that have experienced failing, but they didn't give up on themselves. They pushed through up until they became successful in their careers. I firmly believe that failing is there for you to shape you in a sense of, okay, I have failed this, meaning that there are things that I didn't understand with regards to that paper, and I should admit that I failed and rectify my mistakes and work on doing better for the next paper or for the next term, whatever the case may be. But if you're gonna dwell on failing and you're now gonna feel miserable and you're now gonna have a low self-esteem, that thing kind of like gets in your head. It gets in your head, and once you allow and you start telling yourself that I'm done, you're gonna feel dumb. You're gonna feel dumb, and then you're gonna perform low marks. But if you tell yourself that I can do this, speak positively to yourself, then you can actually do it. You understand? But that is very, 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 very important. Knowing that marks don't define you. You are not a failure. You are smart. One day you're gonna even pat yourself on the back and be like, I did this. I overcome everything. I overcome all my challenges. Look at me. I am now doing my third year. I'm getting excellent marks. I've been getting excellent marks. But you would swear that I didn't be position 300 in grade 9, in grade 10, in grade 11. The way I am performing now, you would swear that I even thought that I was never going to even qualify to get a degree. I thought that I'm not going to be able to qualify to make it at a higher institution level. But look at God, guys. Look at God. And we as people, if you believe it yourself, if you work hard, you're definitely gonna reach wherever you want to be in life. You're definitely gonna make it and do whatever career that you want. If you work hard, believe in yourself, and pull up. If you're gonna have a low self-esteem and if you are gonna give up on yourself, guess what, sweetheart? No one is gonna come and motivate you. You could have tons and thousands of people telling you that you got this, you got this, you got this. But if you don't believe in yourself, then other people's opinion doesn't really matter. Pull up for yourself. Motivate yourself. Make yourself proud. Do it for yourself. Because it's all about you. It's all about you. Where do you want to be? Who do you want to be in the future? Which goals do you want to achieve? Don't give up on yourself because of a bad term, bad marks. And I'm so honest with this. If you have failed term 1, it's okay, accept it, and term 2, you got this, and tell yourself and look at yourself in the mirror and say, I definitely got this. Now, how to do an academic comeback? The first step into doing an academic comeback is starting now to study. Flop starts when you're gonna prioritize studying when June exams are about to start. It is April. You have April, you have May. Make the most out of those marks. I mean, those months. Am I saying it right? But you get my point. Don't wait and procrastinate and study last minute. I emphasized in my videos of academic tips that studying last minute is not an effective way of studying, because number one, you're studying under pressure. When you're studying after pressure, you're now cramming and no longer studying with understanding. You're no longer getting enough sleep, and you wake up fatigued and tired, and you're writing that paper with not enough energy. Please start studying now. Do a study timetable. I posted that how to study. Do a study timetable. Start studying. Do your notes. June exams is not about you doing notes. June exams is about you focusing on past papers, you revising, you using active recall, now knowing your notes off by heart. But the month of May and April, that's when you catching up on all your notes, so that you have your notes here and you have your past papers here and you're working hand in hand. You cannot do notes the day before the paper. You are doing notes. You are not recalling the information. You are not practicing effective ways of studying. And I mean effective way of studying. Effective way of studying is using past papers, is using active recall, like writing on a whiteboard and see if you remember this whole topic off by heart, erasing and adding on. Using websites that have flashcards and test yourself. Play quizzes. Create your own quizzes. There's this other app called, what is it? What is this thing called? Kahoot, where you could like make your own quiz and then you test yourself. Make studying fun, make studying active, right? And the reason why I say start studying now is also those topics that you don't know, those topics that you don't understand. You go to your teacher and you ask your teacher that, ma'am, this topic I don't understand, can you re-explain? Those teachers, they get paid every month. It's their job. Ask me now that I'm studying to be a teacher, I know the roles that teachers need to play. It's their job to make sure that you are okay academically. It's their responsibility. So ask the teacher that, ma'am, hey, when are you free? Can I come at break? And can you explain this topic? Can you explain this topic for me? When are you free? Do you mind coming? Do you mind if I come after school? Don't let pride kill you. If you don't understand something, speak. I was gonna suggest tutors, but we all come from different backgrounds and we all come from families where we can't afford tutors and tutors are expensive. That's what I'm saying. Make use of your teachers. Make use of your teachers. That specific teacher, even if you don't like him or her, but this is a mini secret, don't tell people this. It's just like this, okay? But what I used to do is, I did not understand Afrikaans. I did not understand Afrikaans till today. I struggle with Afrikaans and topics and just so many things. But what I would do is I would take my phone. Let's say I already booked a session with this teacher that, hey ma'am, can you please explain this and this and this? Can I come after school? I would take my phone and go on voice recording. And I will record my teacher explaining that topic. Record my teacher explaining the topic. Then secretly, I've packed it in a blazer on my pants and record without him or her noticing that I'm recording. Then when I come back home, I would listen to the voice notes of my teacher explaining that topic. And now that I'm listening to my teacher, I can write down notes effectively in my own pace, understanding how to approach this and all of those things. You understand? And yeah, man. And another thing, guys, please don't always study. Like, hear me out. Don't always books. Go for a run, jog, go to the gym, find a hobby, paint, read a book, watch a movie, watch a series, sleep. Don't always study, because you're going to experience a lot. You're going to experience a burnout. You're going to experience a fatigue that by the time exam season comes, you are out. Break down your studying into small portions. Break it down. If today you're only, like right now, I have a multicultural exam coming up. There are so many topics to learn. But if on a Monday I'm focusing on learning Unit 1, I am only focusing on learning Unit 1. Knowing that I know my learning Unit 1 off by heart, I've done notes on it, I've done an active recall, I've done a past paper that talks about learning Unit 1. Then I move on to another chapter. Focus on chapter 1 on Monday, chapter 2 on Tuesday, chapter 3 on Wednesday. Don't try to study everything all at once and do. And this thing of doing notes, then you study. No! What? I used to do that, by the way. Like, I would write down notes, make my notes look cute, make my notes look aesthetic. But I'm writing notes, but I'm not understanding what I'm writing, but I'm just writing for the sake of having notes. And then I cry. But hear me out. Write down a note for one chapter, then take a whiteboard and write down if you remember everything that you just wrote. Take a picture of your study notes or the textbooks, put it on ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to generate a question paper for you. And then you go to past papers, do cue cards until you master that topic. Let's say the topic we're learning about history of life orientation. You're only focusing on the history of life orientation. Then the next day, you're focusing on chapter 2. Guys, I'm really emphasizing the importance of breaking down your work into smaller portions. I'm emphasizing the thing of studying in time, because studying in time makes you panic less when it's exam season, and it makes you get distinctions. Yeah, man, please go watch my videos on how to study with me, and how to put God at the center of your experience. And you got this. I love you so much. You got this. And if you need someone to talk to, I'm always here. But believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. There's no way that it means that you are not capable. You are capable. And yes, we have now came to the because my nose is itchy. This is the last part of the video. This is the end of the video. See you guys soon.